Hello and welcome to the Dodge Construction Network Pipeline Crash Course. In this video, we will go over the steps involved in accessing Pipeline, creating a project search, and how to review a project report. Some of our users will access Pipeline through Salesforce or Microsoft Dynamics. Your implementation specialist will show you how to do this. Everyone else will connect to Pipeline through Google Chrome or Firefox via the URL connect.dodgepipeline.com. A username and password would have been emailed to you as part of your welcome letter. Once you have logged into Pipeline, go to the top navigation menu and select Projects, Search Projects Advanced to create your first search. The numbers here along the top row show quick stats displaying items such as the total number of projects and the total value of all projects in your search results. The main area of the screen displays search results, and the left rail here is where you can select your search filters. There are 5 main filters to use when creating a project search, which are the value, project type, action stage, project location, and most importantly, the bid date and the updated date. Using these filters will help you narrow down your search, allowing you to see projects that are of importance to you. So for the value, you could set a minimum and/or maximum value for projects. This is based on the total project value. If your company prefers to bid on smaller projects, place a maximum value. If the sky's the limit on the project size, maybe set a minimum project value to remove the smaller projects from your search results. I set my value to 500,000. The filter is visible at the top. My stats have updated, as well as my search results. Another way of narrowing down a search is by selecting only the project types you're interested in. For example, if a contractor doesn't want to work on any engineering type of projects, they don't have to. They can scroll down and select from other options, such as commercial, leisure, medical, multi-res, and public. We also have options for school, transportation, worship facilities, housing, and utilities. Click the OK button when you're ready. For the action stages, the early action stages of pre-design and design are best suited for companies looking to get their products or companies named on the plans and specs. Bidding negotiating, this option includes the stages of GC bidding, sub-bidding, and bid results. This action stage is recommended for GCs and subcontractors looking for projects that are going to bid soon. Narrowing down search results by location is easily completed by going over to project location and selecting either a city or zip code search, selecting by state, and also all the way down to county. Please note that you will not be able to select any counties until you've chosen at least one state. I've now chosen California, and counties are visible, and I could come into here and update as required. Okay, as I said earlier, the most important filter you can add to a project search is a time frame. This is either your bid date or your updated date. The bid date looks forward on the calendar and it will let you know when the bid date for a project closes. This is a rolling time frame, so you never have to reset this time frame if you want to keep it always 90 days out. The updated date sometimes referred to as a publish date, is based on the last time a change was made to the project. When setting a bid date for a search, it is best practice to set the updated date to the last 7 days. This way, you'll only receive updates on projects that have recently been added to the search results. This saves you time, as you will not be looking at the same projects week after week. Once you've set the 5 main filters to your search, look at the top right corner for the orange Save Search button. By saving your search, it helps you from having to recreate the wheel each time you access Pipeline, and it also allows you to schedule your searches. Add a title to your search that is meaningful and will help you remember the contents of this search. So I'm going to put here, CA bidding in 90. And I'm going to schedule this for every Thursday because that seems to be a good day for me to look at my project reports. When you're ready, hit the OK button. I can now see the title at the top of the page here, letting me know that yes, this search has been saved. There are 6 different ways of viewing a search. It is best to use these views after setting your filters, as there are some limitations on the amount of data that will be displayed on these views. So first we have the compact view, which provides a quick overview of each project. The list view also provides a quick overview, but it puts it in the same format as when you're exporting to Excel. The map view allows you to see locations or groupings of projects on the map. By clicking on a node, you'll be able to zoom in until you get all the way down to this pin level. Clicking on a pin provides a snapshot of information for that particular project. The stats view provides options to break down results by statistics, such as the value, the action stages, project types, or spec alerts. The bid calendar is a calendar view of all project bid due dates. You can move this out by 3 months. And by clicking on the number of bids that are due for a single day, I'm going to pick here the 8th. It helps streamline and focus which projects need attention before a bid date is due. Once you have created and scheduled your search, it is recommended to get more detail on the project by looking at the project report. In order to view a project report, click on the title of the project, and from here you'll see things such as your project details. The status, notes, and features within the project details share important information such as the bid date, bidding submission process, and any pre-bid meetings that might be held. News is where you can see all the updates that happened to the project within the last 6 months. Related companies is where you can see any company that is listed here under the Firms tab of related companies is part of the project team. They've won the bid for the role, or in this case, they are the owner of the project. If a company is only listed under the Bidders tab or under the Low Bidders tab, they have not yet won the bid. Only when they are visible under Firms will they have been considered to have won the bid. All plans, specs, and addenda we have received for a project are listed here. It is possible to perform a keyword search to locate matches within the documentation. Please watch our video called Plan and Spec Keyword Searches on how to perform this kind of search. Your company name followed by the word notes allows you to add notes to a project, and anyone else within your organization that has a valid pipeline license will be able to see those notes. It's a great way of sharing information on a project or a company so that everyone is able to see that information when looking at a project report. By sharing or messaging a project, you can share projects within your organization or even with external contacts as well. More on this will be discussed within our Sharing Projects video. If a third party would prefer not to be shared or messaged on a project, you can always save that project report as a PDF and email it to them. This concludes the Dodge Construction Network Pipeline Crash Course. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.